Life on taking things too far. You hear my friends on. Sorry. Oops. One of my videos, it's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Hello, everybody is popping in. Hold on. One of my videos got am the first. Yes, you are, Hannah. That's nice. You actually popped up right at the thing. Okay, let me pop open the thing. What we building? So the plan today. Let me pop out the chat. Make sure it's all good. The 2012 Kai bike from the second ever wave. Nice. Today we are finally. We're beginning this. So we're gonna be streaming this for a minute. Because they put my Lego Creel house on back order, and this is the only thing I'm interested in building. And I was gonna do this after the Creel house because I thought it would ship in a couple days. They lied. So, yep, I'm excited to build this. Sealed in box, 2,500 pieces. So, cracking the seal. I'm putting this right above, right up here. That's where that bad boy going. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's big. I'm excited. I am excited. Oh, dang. Been a minute since I've seen one of these. The white box inside of the box. And what are the stuff that are over here at the beginning of the set? 12. Oh god. Big bag of random nonsense. Building Manual 2PE. Nice set. Nice set choice. So from the look of it, let me throw this to the side. I think the first 12 or so bags might be in this. 6, 9, 13. Okay, I lied. Okay. So bag 1 is inside of this box. 13, 6. A little scattered. 1 a.m. in the morning. 1 a.m. Gotta crack open box 2. Insane, bro. Bricks and minifigs haul. I don't know how much that Kai bike you're talking about is worth on its own. Love your videos. Appreciate it, man. Gotta dump. I'm just dumping this on the floor. There's too many bags in this set to properly get it all figured out. Okay, instruction manual is nice and fat. There's more pieces that are scattered. Okay, so it looks like a decent section. Like, look at this tiny bag. Didn't know there was. Wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. There is a lot of bag 1 in this. So let's look for the final bag. I always organize the bags before I start building. And this is something I probably should have done off stream. So 13, 11, 6. Okay, we'll start 3, 4, 6, 4. I'm just doing it on the floor. Oh, glad I dumped it out. What the heck? Oh no, this is bad. This is a Technic rod. And it is bent to hell. Oh no. Oh no. That is not a good sign. But hopefully it still works. I'm just glad it didn't like snap, you know what I mean? Okay. Bag 11, right there. There's 2 bag 11s. Bag 7 there. So the random bag pieces are of like the ship hole are over here. 6, 8, 10, 14. So I believe 14 is the final one. Never seen it so one so long as straight yet. I'm wondering, is there a second one in here? Oh, the sales. I think it's only that one long peg. I'm hoping. I'm hoping there's not a second one. Don't know where a second one would be if there was, but let's hope I'm doing things right at least a little bit. Okay, so final bag, 14 at the bottom. Oh, dang, hold on. There's still 2 more bags at the bottom here. 6, 9, 14. Okay, 2 14s at the bottom. 13. Make sure that these are all there. 12. It's a very interesting build because I know how this is set. This is set up. I'm gonna answer chat once I got this figured out. So I did 12. Now I'm on 11 in the thing. Then 10 has 2 bags, right? 10. 9. 6. 8. 9. 9. Okay, 2 9s. What the heck is this? 6, 15. 15? Why is it such a tiny bag for 15? Mixed in with everything. Good lord. Well, I missed that. So now we gotta go 8. There's 1 bag of 8. 7. I think there's 2 bags of 7. Yep. God, I'm glad they put everything into 1 bag now because this is actually absurd. Like, why is there 3 bags for number 6? I don't get that. I don't get it. 2 bags for 5. 2 bags for 4. 1 bag. 1 bag for 3. 1 bag for 2. And then there's 3 bags for 1. 4 bags for 1. This set is a mess, but okay. Let's look at chat a little bit. It's 1 a.m. Then, do you have the Lego Falcon? Yes, I do. Hold on. Is there no stickers with this? That goes crazy if there's no stickers with this. What's your thoughts on the Sauron helmet? I like it. I like the Sauron helmet. I'll probably get it. The thing is, I don't know where I'd put it, so I might just bricklink a Sauron because he's going to be cheaper now. Opinion on the Spider-Man bust? Of course. I've never seen one so straight. Okay, let's begin by actually breaking open these big pieces because I know we're going to need them. And I'll put all the big pieces, actually, so they're not on the table with me. I'm going to put them in big white pucks. So if I get confused where the pieces are, I'm saying it out loud so I know. Lots of big pieces in this set. What's your favorite Lego Star Wars set? So for me, with favorite Lego Star Wars set, it's kind of a cheat code because it is 2 sets, but they're sets that go alongside one another. That being Jabba's Palace and Rancor Pit. Those 2 sets are only as great as they are because they connect. But once they are connected, they are the best Lego Star Wars set ever. And for me, I got them in a combo for $250 back in the day. And for $250, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Got 2 little string pieces. I'll leave those up here because I'm going to lose them. But, put those down there. Drop those. I got the sails on the floor so I know where they are. Open up my big, fat instruction manual. $1 a.m. for you? It's not. I'm asleep now. Valid. I work tomorrow at 6 a.m. I just wanted to get started on this. The Chopper R2-D2. I really like the big $200 R2D2. My issue with that is it's literally one of the most annoying builds to make. It looks amazing, but it's just flat out a mess. All right, so bag one is the entire base of the island. Whoa. Okay. So we got a bit to do. So I need, okay. Bag 4, wow, okay. So it's saying like what sections of the ships are each bag. So I need 2 of the big pieces with bag 1, 2 big blue plates. Not bad, not bad. And then I gotta dump all the pieces out. Might not be the greatest space to do this. You know what? I have an idea to make my life easier. I'm going to go grab a folding table and I'll put it right here. And that's where the instructions are. So the whole desk space is just for building. And I'm going to move the box out of the way because that's where... Oh, you got the pieces later. So you guys won't see what step I'm on, but it's out the way. That is a lot better. Love your videos, man. Appreciate it. Andrew, what's your opinion on the UCS Razor Crest? It's a beautiful build, but for me, the Razor Crest is just not like my favorite ship. You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool vehicle, but it's just not something I'm like super excited to get as a set, you know? So I have my playset one, and I'm kind of okay with that. I don't really need another Razor Crest, another big one. I ended up, when I found out that the Mando wasn't going to be in that, the cheap set, the $10 set, I went and bought the 3 exclusive figures from that set, and I don't regret it. Spent $70 on 3 figures that are, odds are going to be way more worth it. Opinion on first wave of Avengers Endgame sets. Wasn't the first wave of Avengers Endgame sets like nonsense? Like, didn't we have like no idea what those sets, like anything in it made, everything in it just made no sense, right? From my recollection. This is a lot. Okay. Let's begin with the guy. It's funny because there's a lot of heads just floating around, but these are because I'm pretty sure they're coconuts. Yeah, the first wave of Avengers Endgame sets were like nothing special, right? They were just there. Like, I'm trying to even remember. Yeah, you got some ASMR there of just pouring pieces onto the table. This guy got a big mustache on him. And then he's got a little hat and his gun and his sword. True pirate. Okay. Yeah, you're saying that, and I'm like, you know that I'm not a fan of War Machines in general. Or not War Machines, Hulkbusters in general. Look at the little guy, look at his mustache, goofy little dude. This set isn't about the figures, it's about how crazy cool the build is. Okay. I'm just looking at things. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's so weird. The freaking first thing, the first steps of the instruction manual are pour down bag 1. Here's your figure. Then the next step, oh, never mind. I'm distracted. It shows that bag 15 is to turn the pirate ship, or turn the thing into the ship, just a pirate ship on its own. I'm going to display his actual Barracuda Bay for a minute. Hulkbusters on my Spider-Man most. It's so sad to me that, in my opinion, there are only like 5 good Marvel sets. Yeah, and they're named modular. You're looking at Avengers Tower, Daily Bugle, X-Mansion, Sanctum Sanctorum, and then probably the Spider-Man Far No Way Home final battle. You don't got some great options there, buddy. Okay. You don't like the modulars at all, dude? They're like my favorite thing to ever come out of the superhero line. The modulars are so freaking good. They're such fun builds. Like Sanctum Sanctorum was so fun to build because it's just such a wacky interior. I almost skipped it, but my friend found it $100 off from $300 to $200. Bought that thing and said, "Yeah, sure, let's try it." Ever since then I went. I am never doubting a Marvel modular again. And it's funny how like Avengers Tower is like my least favorite of them. Oh, I'm supposed to make the pirate ship first. Gotta do his the pirate ship. Yeah, this is the pirate ship. I only like the Iron Man buildable, the 2 Infinity Gauntlets. Yes, the 2 Infinity Gauntlets are banging. I just don't like any of the Hulkbusters. I'm gonna be honest. The Hulkbuster as like a thing is just annoying. The 5,000 piece dollar Hulkbuster. So there's an alt build for that Hulkbuster that people love. And my friend's like, "Oh, it's totally worth it if you do that." But I had never had an interest in Hulkbuster or that. I'm trying to find these freaking pieces. Did I dump out all of bag 1s? Or is this part of bag 15? That's part of bag 1. Is there another bag 1 I'm missing? Because definitely don't have everything because I'm clearly missing a bunch of pieces from that. Because I don't have... Oh, no, it's not white. It's tan. Dude, oh, god dang it. Yeah, that's tan. I'm so stupid. Yeah, no, I have all the pieces. Don't worry. Master Builder over here, yep. I know Andy told in the Discord, but the normal one is horrible. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was Andy. Andy's the one I'm talking about who said that the all builder is really cool. And I saw it in person when I went to his house, and it is indeed sick. Indeed sick. So for him, he's like, "Oh yeah, I really like it." But he also worked at a Lego store, and I guess at Lego stores, when displays are off shelves, they're kind of just like fully and you can sign up to be put in like a raffle to get them, and like I guess no one wanted it but him. And to be fair, I don't blame people because they put their raffles in for like the more important sets, like the Death Star. What set am I building? I'm building Barracuda Bay, big pirate island. And it looks like all the pieces in this set are printed. Like, let me find that flag piece real quick. Look at that. Look at that. Heck yeah. So this is supposed to clip into the back. Yep. There we go. Slide it down. Got a little thing in the back. Then a sword up in the front. As well as 2 paddles. Which they just sit there? I guess. They're just supposed to float in the little boat. Whatever. It's done. Put the boat over there. There is a mini-scale Venator with all printed pieces. Yeah. Your Time Bomber is all printed? You're right. Even though I wouldn't consider that new at this point. Isn't that set like 2 years old? Turn a Falcon into a Micro Falcon. Could do that. Doesn't seem too interesting of an idea, though. I'm debating on grabbing an energy drink because I know I have to be up at 6 in the morning. I normally don't work at my main job. Well, I'm trying to think about... I'm surprised. Barely complained about the set prices. Yeah, but I'm working Sundays for a little bit at my other job when I normally never work Sundays. Oh, I'm surprised I'm gonna complain about the set and price. Which set and price? Like, which one are you talking about? Oh, the TIE Bomber? Or the MIDI Scale Venator? MIDI Scale Venator is a good set. Like, I will not lie. Who is your favorite Straw Hat? It's kind of hard to not love Luffy the most, you know what I mean? Also, I just realized my camera's still very high up. Let's give you more room to look at the pieces. Forbidden Frisbee is $1,000. And the Frisbee is sitting in the corner over there. That set is beautiful. I also kind of just had a bunch of other, like, Imperial figures sitting in my collection. So I added a ton to fill that thing out. And yes, it is a completely valid complaint that there is not more figures or, like, the figures aren't the greatest. I think a lot of the figures are really, really cool in the Death Star. But how's it go? I'm more of a clone collector. Yeah, dude. I have. Oh, that was the other thing. I found one of the clone. Let me grab them. So I don't know if you saw my short today. I've been sitting there digging through my binge trying to find all my old Batman stuff. I just finished my Mr. Freeze, so I got that guy back in action. I also had Gillicroc, the goat. And a couple other things, like I showed the Robin Nightwing in the video. But I found this guy. And when I was looking at brick set for which clones I had, I said I was missing 4. I'm now missing 3 because I found this in the other room and I forgot to bring it in here. Because this was either in a book or something with Freemaker Adventures, and this counts as a clone trooper according to them, I think, even though it's got a stormtrooper helmet. If I'm remembering correctly. But if that is the case, I am down to just misprinted Fox, the one Freemaker Adventure that's not that, and the 212th Airborne variant. And I have every clone. Because yeah, I got a lot of the rare special ones. I got the green Kashyyyk guy. This guy is amazing. I love this guy. He is really nice. But I also got... Where are the other really rare ones that everyone talks about? Doing a little glance over. Boom. Shadow Arf. Oh yeah, and what am I making? Sorry, I ignored that. Barracuda Bay. Which is an idea set from 2020. And it is very cool. Very excited to see this thing built. But yes, they should make a Creator 3-in-1 set. Norman builds a Falcon, the bird, and I'll build a Falcon. It's a cool idea. I'm not gonna lie. That's a cool idea. All right, I gotta put this to the side because I'm gonna start building on this. Next, are you gonna build the Creed house? Yes. Our Creel house. The problem is with my Creel house, I bought it immediately. I bought it right at midnight, put on back order. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like, how did I buy the set immediately? And you guys already put me on back order. That's kind of messed up. So my set's delayed. So I'm just like, I got this set to build. I'm going to build it. I'm not going to build for too long tonight. I kind of want to end about 10 o'clock. So I can play some games, play some Fortnite. Maybe finish Pluribus, but I might finish that tomorrow when I'm opening at work. Because I do a bunch of monotonous tasks in the morning. And I just want to... I got an episode and a half. Or 2 episodes. If you haven't watched it, y'all should go watch Pluribus. It's Apple TV exclusive, so you pirate it. But it's an interesting show that I won't spoil anything about. But it's done by the guy who made Breaking Bad. Completely written, same guy. It's even starring the actress who plays Kim Wexler in Better Call Saul. So, very good show. I'm very much liking what I'm seeing. And I don't say who I work for just because it's one of those things that I'll say I work at a restaurant. I'm a manager at a restaurant. But if I say which restaurant I work for, you know what I mean? You can kind of pinpoint where I am because everyone knows I'm from Connecticut. You know what I mean? Like that's just yeah, whatever. Yeah, CEO of Lego, exactly. I am, and Enfield ain't too far from me. They did move to Boston though. I always thought about working for Lego as a kid, but that was always something on the range. Do you have any advice for currently saving for the UCS Death Star? Any advice for saving? My only advice would be wait till a good time when there's a bunch of VIP points, 4 times, 2 times, a bunch of good promos with it. But I'd also say for saving, it could easily be just something as easy as don't spend a couple bucks every week. Like if you put $10 aside a week, you'd get it in 2 years. If you put $20 aside a week, you'd get it at the end of the year. You know what I mean? Like small things like that. Because like for me, I remember like going to get my first car. I put half my paycheck away each week, and before you knew it, half of the paycheck, and you're just like, oh, that's it. SpongeBob Comics for 20K subscriber collection video. I'm not doing this. I'm already giving you the collection video. I'm actually thinking about starting to record that because I thought 20K subscribers was going to be a bit further down the line. But oh my God, we gained 400 subscribers in 5 days. And I'm like, we're zooming. We're zooming. Andrew himself, appreciate it, man. Yeah. Also, if anybody ever feels like donating, I have a system during my live streams where if you donate and you're a first time donator and you donate over $1 in either the rubies or super chats, I put your name on a brick and I have a whole bin. You can kind of pick which color you want your brick to be. But that's just throwing that out there for anyone who wants to support me. Also, I have not seen this flower piece in decades. That is such a throw. That's so cool. I love that they include stuff like this. Love your vids, appreciate it. My broke ass is currently putting something aside to buy old DC sets. Banger idea though. Buy some classics, buy some stuff. The only reason I got this set, because this set's like 500, 400 on aftermarket. But I ended up finding it because of someone the person I bought the Vader's Castle from on Facebook Marketplace was like, hey, I got some other sets, so I'll put some pictures. I'll give you some discounts because you bought some other stuff. So I bought like the Black Widow helicopter. I bought this set because I wanted Yelena, and I think the helicopter is kind of cool. And I bought that Batman set that came with this Harley Quinn. I love how they're still sitting by my side. And it ended up being a thing where it was like, I got that Batman set for less than it cost retail. I got the Yelena helicopter for 20 more than retail, and even though that's like super expired, or super retired, and then this set for 300, which for like 150 under what it goes for on eBay. Just keep some eyes out, keep it figuring out. And yes, who just said what's it called? Someone just said, yeah, is this the Barracuda Bay? Yeah, yo, Andrew, is this the Barracuda Bay that you talked about? Yes, it is. We're only just started. We're on bag one. Never mind, the ATTE, the banger. New ATTE is a banger. I think it's the best one. It's funny because I'm actually thinking now, because of how good the new one is, about selling my 2008. Is that how old that old ATTE is? 2008. Because I built it. But I took it apart because I'm like, I only need one ATTE on shelves. And I'm just like, now it's just sitting in a bag on the floor or in a bin in the other room. I'm planning on buying the Titanic. Do you recommend it? Is it still on shelves? If it's still on shelves, get it while it's there. I personally am not going to get the Titanic. It's just way too big and way too long. Like, it's like such a cool set, though. But, I do not blame anyone for wanting to get the Titanic. That set is sick. Yes, it's still on shelves and it's incredible. Very cool. Very, very cool set. 600? Is that how expensive it is? It's a beast. It's a monster of a set. So I'd probably recommend it. I don't own it. I also haven't seen it in person. But from the review that I watched and stuff a while back, and just looking at the box and seeing it on the website, I'm like, that thing is cool. That thing is cool. 53 inches long is freaking insane. This thing's massive. That thing's massive. I love how there's little like ice cream cone pieces to do like waves. It's cool. I like the Game Boy. I'm debating on getting the Game Boy because I still have the like Sega controller GWP built behind me, and I like this. And people are like, "Oh, the Game Boy's super cool," and I'm like, "Yeah, it is." The whole thing for me is I never had a Game Boy as a kid. I got the DS, skipped it completely. Got the DS and the DSi. So for me, it's just like, dang, it's a very cool set, but I just have no pull and no attachment to the device. You know what I mean? Like if it was a Lego Wii and it looked that cool, dude, I spent so many hours on the Wii back in the day. But best set of 2025 in terms of accuracy, that's valid. Favorite Lego Star Wars set in 2025? Django's Slave One UCS. I think it's the best UCS set of all time. Second is the Death Star. Third is the V19 Torrent. V19 Torrent's the best play set we've gotten from Lego Star Wars in a minute. It's probably the best since, what's it called? It's what price? What do you mean it's what price? If there were only one Lego set, what would you recommend? If it was one Lego set, it really comes down to what themes do you prefer. Because if it's Star Wars and you can only do one Lego set that's on shelves right now, yeah, go with the Django Slave One. Like I said, it's really that good. But also the Dark Falcon is not a bad thing if you are limited by budget. Like it's half the price, but it's also really freaking cool. No harm, no foul there. But when it comes to the like other themes, Marvel, like I go with trying to think. Actually, honestly, when it comes to superheroes, I'd go Arkham Asylum right now. Arkham Asylum's so cool. But is Rivendell still on shelves? If Rivendell is still on shelves, I say that's it. If it's any theme, anything, any set under $200. That's the answer. But Rivendell, if Rivendell's still on shelves, and I'm seeing you guys say it is, Rivendell is my favorite Lego set of all time. It is a crazy take coming from someone who is mainly a Star Wars collector, but I could never like when that first came out, I just had no real I just didn't really think about it much. Like I just never really had like an attachment to Lord of the Rings. I only rewatched the movies recently and stuff. But like, dude, that set was the funnest building experience I've ever had. It's just built perfectly. I'm also realizing, speaking of built perfectly, I messed something up here. Because this is supposed to go... okay. I put this in the wrong position. This brick is supposed to go over there, but then that brick goes there, and then this brick slides across. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Also, I'm building out of frame. I'm such a good live streamer. We are moving all the pieces to the side, and we are building over here. Okay? So you guys can see it. But... yes, I don't like the set because the roof took so long just to put smooth tiles on. That was like... yeah, that took a bit of time, but that's like... dude, just everything with the landscaping and the waterfall and the building and just... every bag you opened for Rivendell was something new. And the only other time I've done that and had that much fun building a set was with the Death Star. But when it comes to display and look, and you realize Rivendell is half the price, and for me, I got it at half the price. Like I said, my friend, he worked at the Lego store, and right before he left, he let us use his discount. He wasn't letting us use his discount, but because he was leaving, let's use the discount and get half off. $250 for Rivendell. Genuinely the best Lego purchase I've ever made in my life. And there's a freaking fly in my room, and I just got it. Dude, Rivendell is my favorite set of all time. But there's the fact it's still on shelves makes it if there's one thing. But you said under $200. Under $200. My favorite set right now, the ATTE is retired now. So that is off the list. I think the Ghost is now retired. So for under $200, I'm going with the Going Merry. One piece. Banger. Bounty for 200. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, at this point with me and Ninjago, I don't even bother looking at like the markets in the Ninjago cities because I'm like, dude, if I bought one, I'd want to buy them all. And when I was talking to Just Too Good, she's like, oh, I don't have the newest ones. I'm like, so you're saying the ones that are on shelves and easy to get, that's the ones you don't got? Get them. Because now I'm sitting here like wanting all of them, but I can't get any of them because they're all so dang expensive. Kind of sucks that the only 100 launch star is going to be the helmet. I like the helmets though. I like the look of it, but yeah, it is definitely rough. But hey, there's chance of more Lord of the Rings and stuff will come down the line. You already got confirmed the giant set. 8,000 pieces is insane. We'll see the dimensions of that thing because I might get it. I might want to get it because that thing sounds super fun to build and super cool. But I'm probably going to skip that like at Barad-dûr because I skip Barad-dûr purely on size. Barad-dûr is wee like tall as can be. I got no space for that. Okay. Now I put a big piece there for season 3. I just don't know the lore in Ninjago either anymore. Because I was talking to people and it's like, yeah, I stopped collecting Ninjago after the skeletons and snakes. And everyone kind of agreed, like, oh yeah, the third wave, the third monsters, whatever, they were like rock monsters or something. It's like nobody liked it. And I'm like, huh. Well, yeah, it doesn't help. Yeah, someone mentioned, I think it was Goon. Yeah, I have a bunch of the old spinners. And people are like, oh, dang, you do? Yeah. Do you like 3DS? Never had one. How do you do live streams on YouTube? I do it on my phone. There's a go live button for shorts mode on the phone. Imagine MSB Vader Castle as tall as Eiffel Tower. I wouldn't need that. I think that wouldn't sell too well. What set is this? We're doing Barracuda Bay. I lost track of my words for a second. I'm like, what set am I building? What is this? Barracuda Bay. Big, like 4-year-old retired set that I cracked the seal on because I want to build it and because Lego decided to back order my Stranger Things set. Those people. It's weird because it says that my like GWP shipped. So I'm gonna get the GWP before the actual Creel house, and I'm like, okay, thanks, Lego. Appreciate that. Might do a stream building it, but I think I'll just wait. This shit cracked the seal? Look at it. Look at the box. Look at that. Look at that open. Yep, cracked it. Oh, you're crazy. Don't. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I didn't. You guys are messed up. I build Mitsubishi. Oh, nice. What Lego are you building? Barracuda Bay. Do you make money doing YouTube videos? Yes. And I make money doing live streams. It's one of my jobs, man. You'd hope that somebody with 19,000 subscribers, close to be 20,000 subscribe, makes money off this stuff. It kind of sucks because right now, because everyone dumped so much of their ad money into Christmas stuff, that January is always the lowest, what's it called? Lowest price things. Are you scared to respond? Respond to what? You said something? Who's your favorite Jedi and Sith? Sith, Darth Maul. But if you don't count him as a Sith, we're going Vader. but Maul is the best character. And for Jedi, I love Mace. Mace Windu is so cool. But Yoda's also a great option. Great option there. Two of these pieces. But, like, for me, it's one of those things that, like, if you're going to pick Anakin, you can't be like, oh, my favorite Jedi is Anakin and my favorite Sith is Vader. You got to pick one or the other for one of the answers. So it's like, if you don't count Maul as a Sith, I'm going with Darth Vader. But if you count Maul as a Sith, Maul and Anakin. There's your answers. But if not, it's Vader and Mace. I think that's a valid take right there. It's a valid way to look at the thing. Oh, Timmy, how you doing? Is it actually you? Yes, it is. Dude, have you seen the guy walking around with Lego Timney? I'm pretty sure it's someone from the Discord. Lego Timney popped in, and I was like, he was talking crazy. I like Banana Anakin. Nice. Boo. What do you build? Build a lot of things. My name is Edwin. I made the Mimic. Oh, god dang it, dude. Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. We are not... Dude, I've been on a FNAF moment recently after the movie. The movie was terrible. My movie was garbage. But I have been thinking about, like, just watching more videos, watching, like, rankings of FNAF. Been having fun with that. But no. Yeah, I have a Christmas profile picture. Yep. Yeah, I knew that. Hey, you're the Falcon guy from that YouTube Shorts. Sure. Yeah, indeed. I'm building UCS Jungle Slave 1, but it's fake. So far, I've only missed one piece. It's fine. First FNAF movie was better. Facts. First FNAF movie was indeed better. Like, I think it was better by a decent, percentile. You know what I mean? I think it was way better. Got the crab. You like the little crab guy. Love it. Goodbye. See you later. Appreciate you for popping in. Need 3 of these. That's 3 crab. 1 of the slopes. We're finally starting to clear out this bag on this table. Slave 1 for $80. Yeah, that's what you kind of expect for knockoffs. Hopefully it's still good. I've just always been like an official kind of guy. I think the only thing that's fake is my my Pre-Vizsla cape. I think that's the only thing fake in my Lego collection. But it was because the Pre-Vizsla, otherwise, like without the cape, was like $15. How can you pass on that? And the cape, it was just included, but it was fake. And I'm like, okay. Tell me I got a Pre-Vizsla. Do you think new Star Wars movie will be any good? I think there is a very high chance it is the worst Lego or the worst Star Wars movie ever. Because if it is anything like how bad the season 3 of the Mando was, which I think is the worst piece of Star Wars media, yeah, I have very little faith. Don't admit that, you'll get banned from LAN. Man, I wish I was in LAN. Imagine getting free sets early. Being able to... That's the one crazy thing about LAN. Is LAN basically makes the whole Lego content creation side of things very difficult. Because you can't... what's the word for it? The easiest way to grow is by reviewing and showing off new sets. But you can't do that because only people in LAN can do that. So you sit there and you have to try to grow without that help and without that push. And that's why, like, in my early days, like, if you look at my videos and my most viewed, I found the Fantastic Four set on shelves before LAN reviewed it. I had the review up the same day as Just Do Good and a day before Ash and Flash. And I was just like, we ball. But other than that, yeah, I've had no benefit with that. I've just had to do Lego discussion type videos because I ain't doing no early reviews. I was hoping the other day that my Walmart was actually going to restock before the 1st because it would have been very cool to build the Speed Champions on stream the 31st. Didn't happen. But I'm still mad from Lord of the Rings. Why can't Lego Star Wars man? Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever seen a land member say they get them for free? Yeah. Yeah. I've heard the different rumor. I've heard the rumor that land members some members get paid to build or to get the sets and do the reviews. That I haven't heard confirmed. I've heard that rumor, but I've never like from my understanding and the people I know in land, Lego gives you a budget, and sometimes they'll just send you sets without even telling you. Like Just Too Good, she got the fish tank. She's like, I didn't want the freaking fish tank. She did a review and made the thing because she's like, hey, Lego gave it to me for free, but it was just like. I don't really know how the inner workings work because I'm not in it. I'm not in it. Hoping though. Because one of the qualifications, you need to be doing it for a year. I have not been doing it for a year. I've been doing it for about 8 months. So in a couple months, probably I think May, I'll do a reapply and see if I get in. I'm hoping. Because I think by views and stuff, I am definitely one of the top dogs when it comes to this Lego thing on YouTube. So I'm hoping Lego accepts me. I don't really swear. I don't really curse. I think I'm pretty family friendly. I think I got some cool opinions and stuff about the product. So, hey, vote me for land, I guess. Opinions on Endor Speed Chase diorama. I really like the speeder bikes on it, and I really like the figures, but just as a diorama itself is not too special for me. I don't really have a care in the world for it. That piece. It's crazy. How long have I been streaming? 45 minutes, and we are still on bag 1. Also, just going to shout it out again. If you'd like to donate, I have a donator wall. So whoever donates, if you're a first-time donator, if you donate $1, I put your name on the wall. And you get to pick what color you get. So that's just a little thing I do for the people who support me. But yes, we're building Barracuda Bay. Classic idea set. One of the best idea sets ever, in my opinion. Dropping pieces. At least it fell by my foot. Yeah, I think this set's freaking fantastic. Where did I just put it? Oh, yep, Annex. Let's go. Let's go. They got tempted by the brick. Hold on. I see a blue. It's building a beach house. Low key is a beach house. It's a pirate ship turned into a thing. So Annex. What color do you want your brick? I'll leave it right there so you can see it. Is it only one of those pieces? No, it's 2. Did I drop both of them? Gotta go light blue. Got the pen sitting right here. I swear I just had both of those. Did I already place one down? No, I didn't. I'm gonna... Annex Vinny. Annex Vinny. Last one on this. Actually, I need to adjust the wall because you see how it's like out of scale. Actually, first light blue on the wall. Look at that. Didn't even realize that. Heck yeah. Don't speak English very well. It's fine. Meant to say, is that a Lego Star Wars set? No, not a Lego Star Wars set. We're building what's it called? Ideas. Do you read comics? Found out my dad has a massive DC collection. No, I read manga for a bit. Sort of similar. They are comics. Where did I just... Dude, I got... Hold on. Did it slide underneath the TV stand? That has happened before. Nope. Did not slide underneath the TV stand. How was your Christmas? It was good. It's the first year in a long time I didn't get Lego. Funny enough, the one time that Lego is finally like my job, I don't get any Lego for Christmas. But that's because I told people not to. I got like new bed set, new blankets, new like bathrobe, everything that make me more comfortable. I'm almost like tempted to rewind the string because I had it in my hand. And I dropped one, came back, and I'm like, it's missing. It's an easy piece. I'm gonna go find it in my bin. So I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Because you need it. But I'm pretty sure I have more of those pieces. And I bet you I'll find it later on. But I don't have time to mess around with it during the stream. So here is tan flat plates. Time to. I started trying to dig in there, but I'm like, am I really don't have any? See, I have like the bigger ones where it's half of them flipped together. But I don't have. I definitely have them. Like, that's one of those things. I'm like, really be shocked if I didn't have a single one. Let me take out a bunch of the big pieces so it's easier to move around. This is the chaos of Lego collection. I need to very much organize better. Because as of right now, this is not an optimized way to look for a piece. Pretty optimized, all things considered. Because it's literally narrowed down to me just looking at the color I need in flat plates. But it's not sorted by roundness. I could put them in little baggies. There's another big one. Even with a massive Lego collection like mine, I might not have the piece I'm missing. This might be the first time I've ever done that. But it's a massive piece, and I know I just had it. I'm losing my mind. Do you have a gingerbread AT-AT? Yes. Yes, I do. Great set. Banger set. I'm losing it, boys. I'm losing it. I'm just going to straight up lift the TV up. I have to be positive it slid underneath the TV. Nope. Did not slip under the TV. So, I guess I'll leave that off for now. Put that bin to the side. And I'll build around it. That's sad. Where did that piece freaking go? Spent way too much time looking for that piece. When did you go live? 53 minutes ago. Long ago, actually, now I look at it. This is, been at this for a minute. Okay. That and that. Do you have the Coruscant gunship? Yeah, but I plan to sell mine. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of the build. I think it's a very lackluster gunship, all things considered. Do you think Lego will release a new UCS Imperial shuttle in the future? I freaking hope so. It's one of the few ones that I'd actually, like, probably buy when it drops. You know what I mean? Like, I very much like the Imperial shuttle. And we're building Barracuda Bay. Show us all your Ninjago sets. I don't have any. Well, really, not anymore. Don't have any built. Like, I genuinely don't think I have a single Ninjago set built. That there, that's there. And then I know where that piece goes when I eventually find it. It sits right there. And then 2 of these. A lot of people coming in not recognizing Barracuda Bay. So I plan to get the Guardian Dragon. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale, and I don't even know if it'll ever go on sale at this point. I've never seen it go on sale, but I want it. The Guardian Dragon's like the coolest Ninjago set, in my opinion. Really like that one. MBS, Endor, like Master Builder Series Endor would be so sick. I really hope that happens. But no, don't expect it. I don't expect it. Boom, boom. Gotta build some trees. 5 of these corner pieces, okay. Okay, just doing a double check so I'm not loose. Oh. I would love if they did. Just want to play a grand for a sealed set. Yeah. When was the last Endor, by the way? It's a good question. When was the last? What was the last one? Did they release the Ewok Village? When was that set's release? Because that's probably the last Endor thing that's like an actual playset. So of course we had that the little speeder bike chase diorama, but I don't count that. Can't count that. Should release a new UTAT. They should, but it won't happen. Like, if it didn't happen now, it won't happen ever. You know what I mean? Like, we had our shot, and they kind of blew it. So, don't expect it. Don't expect it at all. Do you have the Star Wars plaque, the yellow, like the logo? No. I hate the logo set. Logo set is super lame. Not a fan of that. Like, there's nothing unique about the logo set. It's just the name Star Wars, and you're spending $60 on it. No, thank you. Oh, I missed a piece. Brick separator. God dang it. I had it. There we go. Boom, and one more little slope piece. Why do you start streaming when I start building? It's been 3 for 3 now. That is interesting coincidence. I don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes it's just the right mood. For me, honestly, I've been wanting to build this for a minute now. Like, I've had it, like, ready to go. I wanted to do some yesterday. I wanted to do some Friday, but then my mom wanted me to go grocery shopping with her, so I'm like, okay. Did that, then took a nap, and Friday night SmackDown. Like, just got a bit distracted in the last couple days, so the distraction's over. So we're going crazy. This way, I might just do bag 2 and take a break for now, because bag 1 was freaking huge. So nice building a set with no greebling after building the UCS Y-Wing. Oh, I remember you were excited to get that. Didn't expect it to be a bad build. Or an annoying build, that is. Looks good. That's all that matters. At the end, you're actually, like, satisfied with what you got. Ooh. Man, I should have drank that energy drink, man. Should have had that Celsius. What's your opinion on January 1st Star Wars wave? Nothing special. You get some cool looking, what's it called? The like ships, the AT-AT and Venator, the mini scale. And I don't collect mini scales, so I don't care about those. And then you also got an overpriced battle pack, which all battle packs are overpriced, to be fair. And you get a... What else? The Cobb Vanth Speeder and the little Mandalorian one. They're just okay. You know what I mean? Like, they're not... I'm not excited about those. Not getting super hyped up. But I'll definitely get the Cad Bane one when it hits a sale. I ain't buying it regular. And I will get one of the battle packs because I love them all. And his troops. I'll collect them. I like them. Okay, I gotta rotate this whole thing around. Start putting some pieces down. Okay. Boom. Wonder what's gonna go here. Two questions. Can I put a picture on screen so you can see my Star Wars collection too? You can send it in my Discord server if you're not in my Discord server already. But like, yeah, like last time on stream, I talked about somebody's. Oh, went in over it, but I don't really have a way to put it on screen. You know what I mean? But I'll definitely check it out. Give an opinion on it. It's something I'll definitely do for you. There. Okay. And then 1, 2. Rock piece. Christmas, I got them all similar. Shimtar? Shimtar? Is that a way to say his infiltrator? Is that another word for it? The Shimtar? Or is something else Maul? Shimtar. What would be a DC modular build you on? Daily Planet's #1. Especially if it's based off the Superman movie. Giving us all the characters. Like the Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific. It's got to be #1. But I would also probably put... What's the other one? One of the big ones is if they were ever to do like a $500 one, I'd want them to do a Wayne Manor on top of the Batcave. Never gotten something like that, but it would look so cool if you did it two like a one on top of the other. Like that's a dream. So that's my option. And Luther Corp would be sick. But love the chill vibes. I've started my own Lego Star Wars channel. Do you have any tips to grow my channel, please? My tip is mainly just what's the best advice I can give, kinda, because it's very hard to stick out, but very much be yourself and be consistent. The biggest thing that I hear people talk about when it comes to like, oh, I want to be on the Lego YouTube and do the Lego YouTube stuff. So many people say like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Just freaking do it. Post it. If it fails, it fails. Do another video. Do another video. I figured out my method, like, of talking about shorts, and I figured out a way that's very interesting. Like, if I have a Lego thought, I talk about it. That's how I go. And it's a very hard space to get into. It very much helps that, like, I definitely got subscribers when I went on the TOT podcast. I definitely got subscribers when I did my collab video with Just Too Good. It's one of those things where it's like, do videos with other people, talk with other people, get in the community. Like, I have a bunch of other people that I know that I just haven't done videos with because I just don't have an idea for it yet, but you might totally have ideas. I have never been reached out to be part of a video, but if you have a good idea, I'd probably be down to join somebody's video. It's always helpful to just like do that kind of things. Did I get the advent calendar? Yes. Advent calendar was kind of okay this year. I like Babu Frick though. Great addition. Gotta build these little, what's it called? Building the palm trees. That's the word. My mind was like freezing. I'm like, what am I building? What am I building right now? Took apart my B1 from the Baladroid to make an extra normal one for my ATT. Yep. Dang. That's how low you are? Like on battle droids? Because I always have like an excess of battle droids. I need to do a droid army video. People have asked me about making like how much droids do I have, and I'm like, I genuinely have never counted. So I'm like, okay, that's something I need to do. So thanks for the reminder. I'm gonna do the droid army video soon enough. Eventually, maybe, probably, hopefully. Oh, these ones aren't supposed to have pineapples on them or coconuts on them. What season of One Piece am I on? I'm caught up to the anime. I need to read more of the manga because I'm like 50, 60 chapters behind the manga, which to be fair only takes about a day to read. So one day I'll get the time and I'll just sit there and catch up to One Piece. But yeah, when it comes to the anime, I've seen everything that there is to see. When it comes to the manga, I'm a little bit ahead of where the anime is, but not too far ahead. Last thing I saw was a certain character appeared on the island with his sister, I believe. That's enough non-spoilerly talk to kind of get the idea for those who do know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, One Piece is ramping down. I've been trying to say to everybody, watch One Piece. Watch One Piece. And it's not just like in the like, oh, I'm being like one of those like annoying One Piece fans who's telling everybody to watch One Piece. It's genuinely a case where with the way One Piece is written and the way everything is set up, the One Piece, when it is revealed what it is going to be the biggest spoiler in fiction history, and it will probably never be a bigger one. And so you have to sit there and like catch up and be there the week that the One Piece is revealed. Because if you are not there when the One Piece is revealed, you're cooked. You get spoiled. Because it's going to be something that's going to be everywhere. People are going to be talking about what the One Piece actually is. So you gotta be there. Don't miss out. Appreciate the Jewel Sabine though. And I should probably start that. Wait, so you don't think they don't actually know what it is? Never watched it. So the whole thing is the One Piece starts, and the series starts of One Piece. I love talking about this. The beginning of the show is the captain, Captain Rogers, the king of the pirates, the top dog, someone who's managed to do everything a pirate can do. He gets captured by the world government, and he's about to be executed. Now on his deathbed, he said, I hid all my treasure in one place. It's called the One Piece. Go find it. And they execute him. And the whole story is trying to figure out what and where this treasure from the best pirate to ever exist is. Let me unplug my phone real quick. And yeah, the whole show is about figuring it out. And one of the things in One Piece, as you go on through the series, you find out that there's places in the world where there's clues, basically, of where the One Piece is. And there's 4 of them around the world. And if you have all 4, you basically know where it is. currently in the series, there are multiple people who know 3 of those 4 clues, and every clue has been found. So it's a matter of getting certain characters together or certain information across paths to find out where the One Piece is. We're getting down to the wire in One Piece to finding out what the One Piece is. I genuinely think within the next few years, like 2-3 years, which in the case of One Piece, where it's a series that's been going on for 25 years, you'll know what the One Piece is. Because the One Piece isn't the end goal of the series. The end goal of the series is to become free and basically take down the world government. And I have a feeling the One Piece is going to help with that. So, yeah. I'm excited. Because, yeah, that the One Piece is one of the coolest series of all time. It helps that it's not like Star Wars, because it's like there's so many things where you're like, I don't really like how this lined up and that lined up. Everything with One Piece is written by one dude and one dude only, Eiichiro Oda. He turned 51 the other day, and he's going to keep doing it until he's done. And he says he has the idea all done, like he knows what the ending's going to be, and he just has to write it out. So, yeah. I really don't have time for 1,000 episodes of this, but a friend of mine keeps telling me to watch it. I met him at the gym. So, here's a hint. According to a bunch of people that have been talking about it, One Piece is going to be remade by another studio, and they're going to animate what is the 1,100 episodes into about 270, and they'll be releasing it in seasons. So if you catch it, you could watch One Piece as it releases over the course of like 2-3 years. And you'll just watch like an episode or 2 a week until all of a sudden you're caught up. Because the biggest problem with One Piece is pacing. And watching it like that, they cut out a lot of the BS and a lot of the nonsense. But also reading it so much faster. But not everybody's into the whole reading thing. No, I just genuinely think it's one of the best. It's not my favorite, like, universe. I still think the Star Wars universe is a little bit cooler than the One Piece universe. That's also because I, like, grew up on it, and I've only been part of the One Piece universe for a couple of years now. But, like, the One Piece can be 5 foot long. But, yeah, it's just, something I'm very excited about. And I'm very happy that the Lego sets are doing well. Because, dude, finally getting... I would literally say I could not name a character in fiction other than Goku that's more popular than Luffy that hadn't been made in Lego yet. And I think the fact that One Piece has been made into Lego, it opens up the door for other anime. But we'll see how that plays out. Because, yeah, I very much hope for a couple of them. Have I seen Violet Evergarden? Yes. I very much like the show. Really did not like the what's it called? The movie. Movie was really weird to me. A lot of people are like, what? She didn't like the Violet Evergarden movie? Dude, she started dating the person that she looked up to like a dad. That's really weird. But a lot of people don't see it that way. But I did, and it grossed me out, so I kind of don't really have the greatest look on Violet Evergarden. But the episode with the letters, from the mom to her daughter, made me cry. One most emotional scenes in anime ever. Like, that show knows how to pull the heartstrings, do some good stuff. But yeah, that definitely wasn't a fan of that. What am I putting together? We are doing Barracuda Bay. We just finished bag 1. But yeah, crazy. Oh, Emperor Mavril, yup. How you doing, man? Didn't know your YouTube channel. It's funny. I didn't know that was your YouTube channel. I just always knew you from being like immediately. And it's like, is there 2 Violet Evergarden movies? I might have not watched the second one. Yeah, looks like the Stranger Things set won't be happening. It'll happen. It'll come back in stock. There's no way it won't. But Yeah, it's already delayed for me. I plan to get it. Like I bought it. It's supposed to come in the mail, but I don't know when it's coming in the mail. So I said, you know what? I got other Lego to build. This is sitting on my floor. I want to build this. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle before I start bag 2. But I also wanna, before we do that, let me like shake out my slippers, move my Xbox over, try to find this freaking piece that went missing, dude. Is it like in my chair? Nope. Is it underneath the thing? Nope. No. There. It's fall underneath my shelf. You can lift that up and check. Nope. I just dropped something underneath the shelf though, so I'm gonna have to check it underneath the shelf in a little bit. I'm gonna check on the other side of my desk. I'm really like confused where that one piece went. So I was positive I had it in my hand. I just don't know where it is. Oh, well, good thing I did check though. Turns out the big long piece that bent, there's a straight one too. So let's hope this bends back into place. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. All right, let's catch up with chat. Getting filled up with soap. Season 5 of garbage of Stranger Things. I don't even think it's the worst season. I think season 2 is the worst season. Nothing happens in season 2 like at all. People in Shua are also confused where the One Piece went. Yeah, exactly. Pre-orders are taking so long. Yeah. Is there anything in Stranger Things you think would be amazing to get a motorized version of? Honestly, the only thing I'd think would probably... It's an interesting thought. Best thing to get a motorized version of for Stranger Things, it would just have to be like one of the vehicles. I don't think there's anything that would be like interesting motorized. Like what would a Demogorgon motorized be? Like maybe the mouth like opening up. That could be cool. I'm gonna do a double take of this bin. Maybe get lucky. Like, how do I have, like, a full half, but not a little partial piece? So 4x4, the thing. 3x3 version of it. Do I see any from the bottom? That's another tactic. Nope. So we put this back. did a shot in the dark. One fell into my other brick bin, so we can put it where it belongs, and we can maybe find the other one eventually. Streets are saying that the lesbian ghostwriter was on... Okay. Do you have the Creel house coming in the mail? That's the reason I'm building this, because my shipment got delayed. Even though I bought it like the moment the set dropped. I'm like, okay, Lego. Thanks for like, how do you buy a set at midnight and it gets delayed? So weird. I'm gonna do it. It looks sick. Yeah, a lot. That seems like be one of the fan favorites for all builds that I've shown off. So many people are like, yeah, I'm doing that one. It was that one, and I'm trying to remember what the other alt build that everyone did was. This one of those. I need a sugar daddy for Lego. That is factual. I need a sugar mama. Well, Lego says this is Barracuda Bay. It's a set that retired about 5 years ago. It's one of my favorite idea sets ever, and I've never built it before and never got it before, but I finally got one in my hands recently. So we're cracking it open and we're doing this. The chill vibes. Well, appreciate the jewels. Just a reminder for anyone, if you donate $1 of any sort, super chat or jewels, you get your name as a brick on the donator brick wall, and that sits behind me in my long form videos. Speaking of, I really need to do another long form video. Did you crack Barracuda Bay? Yep, cracked it right open. What are your thoughts about buying up all the stock on Jin Ready? Dude, the craziest. Oh yeah, somebody asked earlier. Favorite Star Wars game is Lego Complete Saga, but I really do think Fallen Order or Jedi Fallen Order is a very special game. Otherwise, probably Battlefront 2. Like, there's a couple banging Star Wars games out there, all things considered. Favorite Lego game, though? It's so hard, because it's between 3. I think 3 Lego games are very much in the conversation for me for my favorite Lego game. That being Complete Saga, Lego Batman 2, and Lego Superheroes 1. Those games are spectacular. Also, one thing I did find recently, because when I was doing all my digging to get the what's it called? What's the word? When I was digging through the bin to get all of the pieces to try to find Scarecrow, like I said in my short earlier today, I found a lot of my Dimension stuff, and I've been tempted to open up Dimensions and start going. Because I think, because the Dimensions game, like, I could download it on Xbox One and do it free. Because it's just like the download is free, but I have the little kit. I'm not going to build anything on it, but I have all the tokens and stuff. So I think I could actually play the game properly for a bit. I'd have to dig through the bin just to find all the tokens I have, because even some of the other ones, like some other ones behind me. Like, this guy's still sitting on his platform. So I have some more that I could just use as the proper, like, platforms and stuff for Dimensions. So I got a lot of the packs as a kid, but I didn't get, but I got that one recently, so I've never actually played the Gremlins one. And I also know, like, people don't really care about the game aspect, so I could probably, like, Brickworld Chicago, I know people sell just the little disc things, and I could probably buy the ones I'm missing. When are you finished that Lego Batman 2 stream? I'd have to figure out how to stream Lego Batman again, and I need to be more careful, because that stream actually got copyrighted after the fact because of the music played. You can't play the music. Well, it's the Xbox Series X, whatever it's called. I still call it the frickin' Xbox One. Because Series X is such a stupid name. I got the Series X underneath me, and I got the PS5 in the other room. I only use Series X right now because Game Pass is so good. Who's your favorite name clone? It's Rex. I think Rex is hard to beat, and if not, it's 5s. Do you still think it's buying the upside down set? It's gone up a lot. I'm talking with one of my subscribers to try to buy me one outside the United States where it's cheaper and then ship it over and I'll pay the tariffs because it looks like it's almost like 700 $800 to get it sealed over there over here, but like over there it's like just cheaper. You know what I mean? Like it's just cheaper and I'll pay the tariffs. Just some people don't want to ship to the United States. So I'm trying to buy one for around like 500 around maybe. But yeah, after a certain point I don't think the upside down is worth it. Cuz after like if I can't find one for a decent price, I'm just going to that's the thing. I think more Stranger Things sets will come out, and I think there'll be a better way to get Demogorgon. Like they'll do like more like other sets. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping. That's my hopeful thinking. I think we'll get more, but that's just because the Creel House is doing so well. I've already seen people scalping the heck out of it, like it's a freaking like it's Pokemon. It's awesome. What's your favorite pirate set of all time? It's probably just this. Like, you know, this set is like the ultimate pirates thing. Like, this set's just so cool. It's unbelievable. Derek Turnbow. Okay. Dude, I'm shocked Derek didn't get put into the Creel House. Maybe they just didn't know about Derek, because I know Lego does a lot of stuff off of what they're told. And the what's the word for it? Because Derek wasn't in the previous seasons, right? He was just in this most recent one. I think they told him like, oh, you'll have Holly and what's it called from like the concept art they got, and they never saw our boy Derek. But yeah, we gotta get a Derek figure. My next hope for a Stranger Things set though is Starport Mall. Really need them all. How many live streams have you done before? 67. That's actually kind of scarily close. I think we're on like 65. So there's a playlist in my channel. You can go check right now of past streams archive. Because I don't delete the streams. I just unlist them. Because if I kept them up, YouTube actually will advertise them instead of my normal videos. Which is a really weird thing YouTube does. So it's better if you're a creator to not keep your live streams up. Just a sucky thing that they do for some reason. Stream number 6-7, just doing 6-7 and then just turning it off. That would be something else. What's that? Is this Barracuda Bay? Lego Ideas. Look at the cute little flower. Going 6-7 for 67 minutes. Sounds like my arms would get tired of just hitting. How'd you get this sealed? Facebook Marketplace. One of my locals, someone I bought Lego from before, she was selling a lot of stuff that she bought in the past and hadn't opened. And I was like, oh, how much for this? And she offered me a decent price because I'd bought other stuff from her before in the past. So I'm just like, It's the first time I'm in a stream of yours. Yeah, I'm a little surprised you haven't been in streams before. Just because of how it's not like a thing where they're scheduled. It's just kind of like I pop up. But a lot of people have like notifications on, like Goon and Hannah and Dan. And they'll pop in. They'll show up when they show up. I still kind of have that set. Or you still want the set? Is that what you're trying to say, Dwayne? Yeah, also welcome again. This is Barracuda Bay. I'm going to show the picture on the instructions because a lot of people are asking. It's a Pirates Idea set. It came out like how many years ago? 2000? Yeah. This one of my favorite sets I didn't get, and when I got the offer, because how much was this on retail? 200. It's go for like 440 sealed. I got it for 300. I was like, because I know where I'm gonna put it when it's built, and that's the main thing. So now let me adjust the palm tree leaves a little bit so I can fit this on top of it, right? Look at that. Look at how beautiful that looks. Like, oh, I'm obsessed. I love this. So I turn it over here. Which were you trying to build? Create the Creel house. Lego decided to put my set on back order, even though I bought it at midnight. I should have been shipped the set. I should have been one of the few people that actually got it like ASAP. But nope. Lego doesn't want to give me the extra views that would come when I... It's the Creel house. It's not the Creed house. It's Henry Creel. Did I say Creed by accident? I might have said Creed by accident. The Creed house. Michael B. Jordan. That's a set I'd buy. The Creed house. Give me a Rocky figure. No, but yeah, I'll get that set when it eventually comes to me. But I was just like, you know what? I was planning to build that, and honestly, like with how quick Lego normally ships to me, that should have like came out. You know what I mean? Like that should have been my set I got like in the mail today or tomorrow or something, like really soon. But nope. So that sits there. That, and then this, and then long piece goes across. Beautiful. Making a little dock for this thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. What other ideas sets have you built? So that's the thing. I get confused at what sets are ideas and what sets are icons. Anything ideas behind me? Was Horizon Zero Dawn ideas? No. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's a great question. Because I built a couple. I built like the Flintstones house. God. Yeah, I'm gonna get a list. I have the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 right behind me. That I know for sure is ideas. But it's like, yeah, it's a handful here and there. Boom. I know this is an idea set. That's ideas. But yeah. No, I have a couple, but it's not like the big thing I collect. It's just something that like when one strikes me, I'm like, I like that. With the Legos, you should build SpongeBob's pineapple. I think I have a SpongeBob's pineapple somewhere. I might be able to rebuild one of the old sets. But I don't know. Maybe. I'm still not even sure if I had a SpongeBob pineapple. I know I had like Sandy's rocket ship. I had the Krusty Krab. Krusty Krab was the first set I ever got with a base plate as a kid. So I remember that one thoroughly. Like I was releasing like yes, Ideas Godzilla. I forget that that's an idea set and not an icon set. That's probably my most excited idea set that they've ever announced. But I will not lie. A lot of stuff like the Italian Rivera is just like a beautiful set. But I just I don't know. Just never got that one. Never got some of those. Yeah. Yo, love the channel. Appreciate it. What time is it? 9:40. Yeah. Bummed about the Creel house. Now I gotta wait more 60 days. I don't even know when I'm gonna get mine, and I bought it. Actually, that's a good question. Maybe I should go to the Lego website right now and check when my Creel house should come. If they've given me any updates, which I doubt they have. Sign in. Oh, am I really not signed in? Or no? Uh-huh. God dang it. Gotta go to my email now. My freaking two-factor code. All right. Click on my account. Click on orders. My orders. So Creel House is back ordered. No information on that. The GWPs are in process. You're going through like normal. Yeah, there's just no info. There's no info, and it came out, and I got it 2 days ago. So, thanks, Lego. I hope it ships soon. I hope they're like on top of it and are trying to like make a bunch of them. Just to be like, oh, sorry. Try to get it to you as fast as possible. But yeah, I bought that set with a little bit of a discount on it. Seeing total retail price is brutal. I ended up using $180 in VIP points on it because I had the double VIP points from getting the Death Star. So I was able to get mine for relatively cheap. And plus, I wanted to get it day one to get that GWP. So at the very least, I should get the GWP. I should get the set when it eventually. I'm just like, let's do a little bit of Barracuda Bay. Until then. And what do you think about Lego Star Wars sets being so expensive these days? It's just nothing more you can do about it. Like, you just kind of, like, wait for it to go on sale. The whole thing is, it's like you just don't buy it on retail when something is not worth retail. But people will still buy the Juggernaut at retail. People will still buy a bunch of stupid sets that shouldn't be bought for full price. They'll just do it. Like, I was actually, like, not to throw shade, because I like him as a dude, but, like, freaking Duck Bricks posted that video. I went to the Lego store and I bought every January 1st release set. And I'm like, I know that guy's got like infinite money from all the businesses he does, but it's just like, come on, man. Like, you're low-key making it worse on everybody else because you're buying and gratifying these poor these poor prices by getting a billion sets, you know? 100K down the drain in one video. It was only like, how much did he actually spend? I think it was like 7,000, but you're still like, really, dude? You dropped 7 bands on January 1st? And I don't even think this is a great like starting day for Lego. I think it's like an okay release, but it's not fantastic. I like it, but I don't love it. Where's that piece? Is it supposed to be brown? Yes, it is. Where'd it go? Not in the bag on the floor, not rolled away. Did I use an extra one by accident? One. Oh, yes, I did. Don't need that there. That makes sense. Broken about 7 Death Stars. Horrified, I've realized I've spent $6,500 on Lego since starting in April. That is a bit much. That is a bit much. So for me, my whole thing is like I've been spending less on Lego as the years go on. I think since I started this YouTube channel, I spent a little bit more. Like I would have never bought the Death Star if it wasn't for the fact I had this YouTube channel and I can make content off of it and I can make money off of it. So it recouped a little bit of the price of that set, which is really cool for me. But, dude, so like during the pandemic, I dropped so much money on Lego, and it wasn't even just like set that was on shelves. I spent like way too much. Biggest purchase was 10K in one go. How big is your Grogu army? I sold a couple. Probably only have like 5 or 6 right now. I don't got many. Not a whole lot of Grogu on my end. Not a whole lot of Grogu. So wait, is it supposed to sit underneath it? No, I'm thinking it's supposed to sit just like that. Can it fit properly if I put it... Oh, I can tilt it a little bit so it fits like that. The way it's supposed to be. Nice. Very cool build. Very cool build. Hey, you have that set? Heck yeah, dude. I'm so excited to finally build it. This is a set I wanted for a long, long time, so I'm finally happy to to get it. And I'm hoping it's as cool as it seems. New Spider-Man 3 set's a banger. 75K. I don't even know how much I'd label my collection as, like, worth-wise. But like, you look at it, and I could tell you, like, at least 10 different figures that are worth $100 each in my collection, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So you sit there and you look at the minifigures alone, and, you know, it's a decent bit. So, I don't know. It's an interesting thought. You dropped 167. I was going to drop some money on Lego today, but... because I was looking on Bricklink, because I was trying to find Nightwing's head, because as I said, I don't have his head on the classic figure, but keep dropping. So yeah, I don't have the classic figure, but none of the sellers who have the head for a decent price will sell to America because of them stupid tariffs. So it's a little sad, but for some of that stuff, there's honestly I might, because there's the Christian in my server, God's Not Dead. He's offered to help me with some stuff, like if it's overseas or whatever, and like I'll pay the tariffs and pay him to ship it over. And he said he's like, no problem. And I'm like, I might have to take him up on the offer, because like one of the Bricklink sellers, he had like Nightwing, he had Hondo Onaka, which is a figure I still need. He had a classic Gonk Droid, which is like one of my Grail figures I still need somehow. So yeah, I do need to try to have someone outside the country help me with some of them. How far into the ship are you? Dude, I haven't even started the ship. I'm about to start it, like, literally next bag. Literally next page, I'm starting the ship. We need Black Suit Spider-Man, that's facts. Factual. So now I gotta connect these bases with the pegs. I'm super excited to build this ship. This is like... one of my friends, when I told him like I'm getting this set for like 300, he's like, dude, you are going to be in love with this once you build it. And I'm like, dude, I really hope I do, because I've been excited for this. And I just, back in the day, it was before I got like this YouTube channel and these new shelves and stuff, and I was just like, I just don't have space for it. Now I do. Now I very much have space for this, and I'm very excited. See the One Piece shirt? Would you recommend it to someone who's never seen the anime? I would say, so there's the big thing of they're doing a remake of the anime where it's going to be cut out a lot of the nonsense. You could do that, or you could do what my friend Andy's doing and read it. And if you have time to read it, I think reading One Piece, because it, like, some episodes that are like 20 plus minutes cover like half a chapter. And there's so much recap and so much nonsense in some of the episodes with the pacing that if you end up reading it, that 20-minute episode's like 4-minute read, you know? And you could read One Piece way faster than you can watch it. So I'd recommend reading it at this point in time. But once that new anime comes out, I'm going to show it to my mom. I'm forcing my mom to watch the new anime when it drops. Do you have a dog? No. Don't got any pets. Not anymore. I had a dog when I was young, and it was kind of one of those things that it's really kind of sucked, Because it's not like neglect, but it was just one of those things where it's like when you have so many things you're trying to do in your life, it's very hard to just be like, oh, I got to go home and feed the dog, you know? I got to go home and do this. I got to go home and do that. And you'd always do it, but it just became a thing. It was like once our dog passed away at 15 years old, you were just kind of like, she lived a nice long life and we do not need to replace her. And we haven't had a pet since. I did have a frog though, but those frogs were very low maintenance. You fed them like once a day. So. And it was funny because that was like a school fundraiser. Like, buy the frog, get the frog. So. I was a little confused. Dog is 17 years old this year. Beast. My aunt has a dog who's pushing like 17, 18. Like, some dogs just survive, dude. They're beast. Roberto's crazy. He's a new collector. Overpriced battle packs in the tiny tank. Oh, yeah, he's insane. Did you tell him, like, hey, you should wait for sales on those? Like, I don't even have the MTT yet, and I very much want it. And I'm like, just the 170 is not it. Like, I'm waiting for different sales, different discounts. Like, you can't do it. Like, I waited to get the Django helmet until it was $14 off and $14 back. So $28 off. I got it for $41. Is that 70? Yeah. Or 60? Come on, y'all. Don't act smart and you get more Lego. At the end of the day, that's how it works. You save money on some Lego, you can end up getting more Lego at the end of the day. I'm not. How much to beat the 2010 Turbo Tank? I'm too impatient to wait for sales. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's certain things, like, it makes sense. Like, buy the Creel House. Buy sets that are D2Cs that are never going to go on sale. Like, believe it. That you're not going to find those sets for a discount for a very long time, if ever. Get those sets. But when it comes to sets like battle packs, like, I think I got the $45 battle pack for $28. For $28, I'm like, yeah, it's not too bad. Could be better, but dude, I'd be so upset with myself if I paid. What's the retail price for that absurd nonsense? $45. Yeah. Nope. We're not moving like that. We're moving smart. Oh, wait, hold on. Where did these leaves fall? These leaves go underneath. Underneath. Oh. Okay, hold on. Gotta lift this whole thing up because the leaves go right there. Look at that. Just freaking some foliage underneath the dock. It's so cool. It's so nice, so nice. Okay, let's put more of these pegs on. Any updates on the Walmart fake? Should still be coming the 7th, right? Yeah, I haven't gotten any new like updates on that, but it should be coming out soon. Should be on the way. The 32nd. If you need assistance, I can help. Nice personality, subscribe, appreciate it. Yeah. No, I just a big fan of Lego. And it was funny because like I know like because I did animate. Y'all saw that, right? The brick wall fell and it flung a flower over there. Yeah, why would I want no minifigs? I want Commander Bly. Commander Bly, oh yeah, that's the other thing. Remember I said I'm like, oh, I have all the clones or whatever? I technically don't have Commander Bly, but I'm going to get an MTT before it's off shelves. I'm only counting figures that are not, like, available to me if I went to Walmart right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, what's it called? What was I gonna say? No retiring sets, not all the controversy. Yeah, happens. With the Walmart fake, yeah, no updates, but it should still come the 7th. Got the MTT, haven't opened it yet. Yeah, I kind of have a couple ideas of where I'd put the MTT. I just have a couple open spaces right now. Um, yeah, and Barracuda Bay for the guy who asked. I got the MTT. Yeah, $80 to be fair, if you're just like army building, is really not bad to just get the set and go. All right, let's check time check. Are you going to finish this stream? No, no way. Nope. I've already been going for nearly 2 hours. I wanted to end about 10 o'clock, so I think I might call it a day right now. Because yeah, there's still 12 more bags left. Will the stream continue tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Sunday? Yeah, I'd probably be down to stream a little bit tomorrow. But otherwise, it was a nice stream, you guys. I'll do a quick little show. Got the base, got the whole little start to the Barracuda Bay, and then just the little beginning of the ship. That's just the first 2 bags. But see, this set's going to be crazy because this is how this begins. Only two bags. Oh, is that how it's going to be? The whole thing connects in through the pegs like this? Yo, I'm positive that's how this goes. Yeah, this thing's going to be crazy. Oh, I'm breaking stuff. I'm pretty sure it's going to... You slide into that. I want to click it into place. It's like not fitting into the slot. But I broke something. But yeah. Not like that. Yeah. But it looks like it's the proper width. It's just weird. It's like the left side, even though it should be lined up, it's just not fitting. But that's not how it is. But alrighty, y'all. It was one heck of a stream. Very, very nice start, even though it took us a long time to just start. Still a lot to do with this set, but we'll definitely be streaming more, and then eventually I'll finally get the krill set. I am really hoping that this isn't going to be a problem, because the bent rod, I'm hoping that once it's like put in place that it's going to be straightened and it doesn't like break or anything or give like a lot of stress. So I'm hoping whatever is built around it can straighten into place. Before you go, can I ask you a question? Do you think Lego will ever make Rogue One sets? Because at the moment, a Lego ATAC pilot doesn't exist. Yeah. God, I hope so. Right? Like, I don't think any of the rumors have said something's going on this year for that. Yeah, don't let the overpriced Battlepack bite. But, yeah. Next stream, so tomorrow I only... So, because I mentioned it. So, normally I don't work Sundays. But I'm only opening, like, 6 a.m. to noon. And then, of course, I'm going to go to the gym. But I might even start as early as, like, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Or even earlier. Maybe 2 p.m. if I'm lucky. Do a big, long stream for a couple hours tomorrow. But yes, definitely tomorrow during the day. It won't be starting so late. I just started so late because just with everything. My freaking car. I was starting to do stuff in my car and then it had trouble turning over. So I would have started a stream earlier, but I got delayed by hours because I had to figure out what was wrong with my car. Turns out nothing's wrong with my car. But I work at a restaurant for a Lego Brick Haskin. Oh, Fibrous. With the jewels right at the end. I guess I'll end the stream by asking you, Fibrous, really appreciate it. Pick a color, and I'll put your name on the donator wall just to end it. And Stone pops in right at the end of the stream. How you doing, Stone? building Barracuda Bay because Lego wants to put my freaking thing on back order. Like, man, I really wanted what's it called? The come on a video soon, dude. Send me what idea or whatever. We'll set up a time or something. I'm totally down. But I also I have an idea of something that I could do a video with you soon. I have to see because I originally was planning on doing something with Just Too Good, but she's been very busy. So I might pull off and do a video with you instead if she still doesn't plan to do it, because I wanted to do a year-end video. So I'll DM you. I'll talk to you about it soon. But gotta write Vibris on the brick. Vibris _S. Boom. Vibris. And that is yet another name on the donator wall. Yep. But yes, I shall hop off, start getting ready for bed because I work early tomorrow, and I will see y'all later. Peace. I'm missing the X button on my stream. There we go.